So anyway, people, g'day, how you going? Today is mail call, so I got some mail, and just to start off with, I got some stamps. As you can see, Australia Post has not stamped them, but they look nice anyway. So we have a 1993 with a design, I presume it's by Robert Cole, Aboriginal Indigenous design. Now this would have a meaning, but I do not know. Then we have a more Arthur Boyd, so it's pretty famous, 1994 stamp. White cockatoo with flame trees. So do the flame trees, there's a white cockatoo there. Looks like it's a frog there. So that's a nice stamp. 1994, it's 25 years ago. So stamps would have been probably about, I think they were like between 37 and 45 cents. So price increases. And here we have a concession stamp. So concession stamp 2017, this is for pensioners. And I believe these are only about 60 to 70 cents. I think 67 cents, so pensioners get cheaper postage because they're the ones that mainly use it apart from businesses. Anyway, we'll open it up and we'll see what I have got. Oh, I forgot to say, here are some new stamps. So here is a red kangaroo, it's the largest macropod, and here we have the Tasmanian devil. And these creatures down there, they have the facial tumour disease, so they're actually suffering from extinction. They probably won't go extinct, not yet, because some of them have proven to be resistant to the facial tumour disease. Macropods, they'll probably both suffer from the effects of climate change. Anyway, nice stamps, beautiful Australian animals. So anyway, let's have a look at the coins that I have got. So I have let's open it up. A Samoan Wantala. So this coin is a commemorative coin. Samoa i Sisifu, so that means Western Samoa. Now they don't have the Isifu, which means Western, and they just have Samoa because, well, apparently this country was divided between the United States and Germany. Then during World War One, the UK took over the German part, and so it's been divided ever since. So here's a coat of arms, Southern Cross. So Australia is not the only country that has the Southern Cross. And on the back we have the Commonwealth Games 1974. So this coin is older than me. There's the initials JB for whoever designed this side. And it's a copper nickel coin, but there is also a silver one. I have a foreign coin, so I'll worry about the Australian ones later. So I've got this large Portuguese 20 centavos, 1924. I actually like this design, that's why I actually got it. And is it plain on the side? Pretty well circulated, but anyway, I just like this one. It's awesome. I like the rim on the side, how it's very, very thick. Then I have a Japanese 10 sen. So in Japan, 1 yen equals 100 sen, but they haven't used the sen since 1946 or 1948 because of inflation after the Second World War caused these coins to be taken out of circulation. And this one's a silver one. It is dated 38 of the previous emperor. So I'll have to look it up. So this one's read backwards. So here's the reign name. I'm not too sure who that is. I'll have to look it up. This is the date. So 3, 10, 8. So 3 and 10 equals 30. Then you got 8, and this is Lin. Well, in Cantonese it's Lin. Just means year. 10 sen in English. And the name of the country. And it has the dragon. So like the Chinese dragon. A lot of Japanese culture has been assimilated from Chinese culture. On this side it has 10 sen and the sun. Okay, so that's a pretty good coin, pretty small. Then I have some more coins. So here's the rest of the Samoan coins I got. They're in this bubble pack, so I have to cut it open. So I've got 20 cent, 5 and 10 cent. Then I have France during the Second World War. So I have the two 20 centimeters, so the one with the 20 and the one with the word Vingt. Then I have 10 cent and 1 franc. I just want it for the 20 actually. And the Samoan coins, I just wanted it for that coin, not the actual rest. Even though this coin's going to be quite attractive. So the rest of the coins I got are Australian pre-decimal coins. So I have 1957 1 shilling. And I actually got all these for roughly bullion value. So I think for the florin, it's about $3.50 bullion value. So that means just silver value. For these ones, it's probably $1.75. And I don't really go any smaller than the 1 shilling. Because the other ones get a bit too much. Okay, let's have a look in the coin book. Mintages. So 1959, about 10,156,000. And the Elizabeth II pre-decimal coins are really not worth that much. They're pretty low value compared to the pre-1936 or the 925% silver. So that's probably in fine condition. 1957, there's a 12,668,000. Yes, not bad coin, not bad. So you can actually get these very cheap on eBay. Then I have Florins. So the Florins, 1959 is actually the lowest for the Elizabeth Florins with 3.5 million. It doesn't actually carry that much of a premium because of 3.5 million. If it was below 1 million, yes, it would probably increase significantly in value. But this one is, yeah, fine, probably very good to fine condition. Between probably about $5 this, if you're going to buy it. And not a bad coin. Actually, I like the coat of arms. There we have 1953, so the first year of the Elizabeth II coins. This had 13,466,000. So this one's probably in fine condition, so higher grade than the other one. And it only has a value of about, probably about $5 as well. So it's nice. Then we have pre-decimal coins. So let me just get these out. So you can just pull them out like that. Pull them out. Pull them out. Pull them out. And some more. Some more. So I do like to get pre-decimal coins. They're really not that expensive at the moment. I would say 1998 they were actually a lot more expensive than they are now. Mainly because there would have been less product on the market. There would have been an economic boom because the GFC hadn't hit yet. So, you know, people had money to actually spend and there would have been more demand for coin collecting. So what do I have here? So 1929 penny. This one probably in fine condition. I've mainly based these pennies on here, if I can see the diamonds or not. It's a fine condition and 2,599,000. Probably about, I don't know, $5 to $6, something like that. And does this one have an error? Let's get it closer. That might be an error there. So does it come off? That's a good thing about having longer nails. You can actually scratch and see if the coins. So that might be an error coin. So that's has a little bit of a cut on it. Okay, 1926. A little bit of a low mintage. It has 1,860,000. And in this condition, which is probably very fine, it costs about Has a book value of about $50, but really, I don't think you're going to get $50 for that. So it's probably low grade, very fine. So probably about $20 or something like that. That's a good coin to keep onto because this is not a high mint. Okay, 1928, 3,086,000. If you look at the 8, oh, it has a whole 8. So that's good. And has some wear at the top. Probably low grade, very fine. So this one has a value of about probably about $8 or $9. So that's good. 1924, 4,665,000. Oh, it has a whole. Doesn't have a field 4. So that is a harder example, but it's in fine condition, and it's only about $5 value really. So that's nice. Then we have a 1932. So it's 2,116,000, and it's a pretty good coin. Very fine condition. So it's about $5 there. So that's pretty good for that coin. Then we have a 1936. So this was the last year of the Commonwealth of Australia pennies. And because they were also minted in, from what I believe, in 1937, because there was no actual coins prepared at that time, because they were actually changing over to a new monarch. There is a mintage of 9,890,000, which is the second highest mintage apart from 1922, which had 12 million. This is in very fine, so probably has a value of about $7-8. Then we have 1933. So with 1933, you need to go to the last 3 and check for an overdate. There's lots of information on the internet on how to check for overdate, so the internet is your friend, just use it. But this one has a mintage of 5,870,000. Unfortunately, it's not an overdate one. What's the grade? Probably low VF. So probably it has a book value of $12, but I think it's less than that. Probably $8, something like that. 1927, 4,920,000. And as you can see, all these coins have a lower mintage than the Australian 1972 5 cent, which has a mintage of 8 million. So really, you should be collecting these, not that 5 cent coin, because it has a pretty high mintage. So 27, this is in fine grades, probably $2 or $3 for that one. So I just like to get it anyway. Okay, 1935, I actually sold all my 1935 coins, I don't know why. Has a mintage of 3,724,000. So it's pretty high. In this grade is very fine, probably about $12. So it's a nice coin to actually get. Then I have a 1934, 5,800,000. What's the condition? Let's have a look. Low, very fine. High, fine condition. Low, very fine. So yeah, probably about $2 or $3 for that one. And the last 2 I have are 50% coins. So we have 2 commemorative Florins. Let me just get. I believe these all have 2 million mintage. And 1951, 50 years of Federation. So only the Florin, Southern Cross, has a mace and a sword, and the Edwardian crown. Oops. And on the other side has George VI. And this one is this one's a bit harder to grade because of the hairstyle. So I reckon it's probably fine to very fine, so probably $6 to $8 in that. And you can grade it on that as well. So probably very fine, I reckon. Low, very fine. Let me get this one. And here's the only commemorative of Elizabeth II. So it is the royal visit in 1954. As you see, it has corroding. As these are 40% copper, which does oxidize or rust quite easily, that will probably be the copper actually oxidizing. There's also 5% zinc and nickel, but they're a bit harder to oxidize, and so is silver. Okay, WLB. And this one is a high grade, so very fine to extremely fine, in between that, so probably about $10 for that coin. But the discoloration probably knock a few dollars off that. So anyway, and because these ones really haven't gone up in price at $2, do you really expect the Australian $2 coin, the coloured ones, to actually go up in price? Yes, I don't really think so. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you like these coins because they are quite awesome. And check back because I'm going to do more videos in the future. And when I get new coins, I just like to make these videos for some reason people actually like them. So have an awesome coin collecting time, people. Okay, bye bye.